The director replies that she understands why she felt intrigued by that group. She admits, with a hint of admiration, that their music is great and asks if it doesn't make her want to give it a try. The blonde answers that it's not exactly that, stating that, to her, they seemed quite shameless. Yoon Ina is confused and questions that idea. Then the young woman explains that she looked into that indie band a bit and wonders if they're really still active without showing their faces. That's why they seem shameless to her, since artists, actors, directors, and singers risk their names and image, dedicating their lives to their work. The director grows thoughtful, but then reflects that nowadays there are many artists who work without showing their faces. However, Aryan clarifies that it was a joke. She states that the group's songs are good and explains that, although she doesn't usually listen to indie music, those songs really match her style. That puts the director at ease and makes her happy, while her guest adds that the song they did with Seong Hyunjae was amazing. Yoon Ina bursts with excitement, asking if that's not true and saying it's incredible. She comments that she doesn't understand why they aren't more famous, although lately they've gained some recognition thanks to that collaboration. Then she asks if she has already listened to In the Rising Tide, assuring that it's very good and that it will be the song they'll work with for the music video. The blonde replies that she hasn't listened to it on purpose, since if she's going to film the video, she thought it would be better to hear it directly during the shoot. The director understands and immediately says that she really likes movies. Still, they first need to talk about the fee. She explains that this time she secured funding for the production, so she set a fairly generous budget. But before starting, Aryan stops her and asks if they could begin with a test shoot. She is honest. She doesn't care how much she'll be paid. She's not a professional actress and also has another job. But if a video of her doing poorly starts circulating, she thinks she would be genuinely traumatized. The director replies that she understands, since in the end the video will remain forever. So she agrees to do some test shots first. She asks her to sit down, since the camera and lighting are ready, and that they'll begin immediately. The blonde positions herself and wonders whether she should sit naturally or strike a pose. Yoon Ina tells her it's fine however she wants, not to worry about the camera and to just look at her fist as if it were the center. She turns off the lights and informs her that she'll play music similar to In the Rising Tide, and that she can listen calmly until she calls cut. She can even move her head if she wants. The recording begins. As the projector's light reflects on her, the director watches closely. She thinks that she has filmed many times, and that's why she knew it immediately when she saw her. If she manages to capture her on video, she knows exactly what feeling it will convey. It's not a matter of whether she is pretty or if she looks good on camera, as if she had an innate shadow. A face that makes you want to frame it, even if she herself feels like an ordinary person. Meanwhile, the young woman remains still. She wonders what she's really doing, feeling like she's exaggerating and acting things she doesn't even feel. After all, her relationship with Yoon has nothing to do with that group, and it's not like doing this could change the way she thinks. She questions whether all of this is just her stubbornness, a petty way of trying to get in between them. She admits to herself that she's being pathetic. She can't even let go of something that doesn't work, and yet she keeps clinging to it. At that moment, tears begin to fall. Yoon Ina watches her in astonishment. The blonde apologizes, wiping her face, and the director tells her it's fine. But she wonders whether that was acting or real tears. She's not sure, though she admits it wasn't bad. The young woman tries to compose herself and asks if they should record more. The director replies no, that it's already enough. She asks if she wants to see what they recorded. Arayan asks if she can see it right away, and the director confirms it's on the laptop. After watching the video, the young woman says it's incredible, that it's the first time she has seen herself like that. The director tells her that at first it's uncomfortable, but then you get used to it. The blonde keeps watching, thoughtful. Yoon Ina asks if she didn't like it, but she denies it. She says she thinks she blinked too much and that next time she'll be careful. The director observes her for a few seconds and asks if her full name is Aryan Han. The young woman confirms, and she is immediately invited to grab a drink. She suggests talking about work over a beer, since they need to define the concept and finalize the schedule. She adds that it would be perfect to do it while smoking, but she's thinking of quitting that habit. The blonde remembers when she was told that candy helps to quit smoking, along with a brief memory of her friend. She accepts the proposal, saying it's fine, especially since the day is hot. She jokes, asking if she'll treat her, but the director replies no, that everyone pays for themselves. The young woman responds that she spoke as if she would invite, and Yoon Ina justifies herself saying she's poor, that as a video editor she doesn't earn much. Later that night, Yeun says goodbye to his boss and, as he walks, comments that it's very hot. He reflects that he has already finished applying for summer internships, so now he has to prepare for the second half of the year while waiting for the results. He believes the interview went well. He didn't make mistakes and didn't get nervous. After so much practice, he's already used to it. Even so, he wonders why he ended up next to a candidate with such a strong profile, someone who even studied abroad. He curses that, thinking that if he went overseas, he should work there. But then he acknowledges that that guy also works hard. Still, he can't help but wonder why his own effort seems so ordinary. When he arrives at the station, someone calls him. It's his girlfriend, who immediately asks how the interview went. Seeing her, he replies that it went very well, that he thinks he impressed everyone. He sits next to her and asks about her outfit today and where she's coming from. Hyein answers that it was her grandmother's birthday, and they had a family gathering in the evening. She explains that her grandmother doesn't like anything unusual, so she dressed formally on purpose. Even her uncle wore a nice shirt he normally wouldn't. The young man comments that he didn't know she cared about those things. She replies that she simply doesn't want to be scolded for making music, so she prefers to dress conservatively. Otherwise, if she wore something comfortable, she'd seem like someone who doesn't know how to behave. He says interviews are the same. They always say you can dress comfortably, but when you get there, everyone is in suits. Curious, she asks if that's true, if she can't go in sportswear. He replies no, because it would look like she's rebelling for no reason. That makes Hyein laugh, saying that all interviewers are like her grandmother. Then she looks at him closely. Yeon asks what's wrong, and she replies nothing, just that, the way they are today, it feels like a special day. He agrees, saying they've never looked so dressed up. His girlfriend confirms she doesn't usually dress like this. She asks if she can take a picture as a memory, and he agrees. After the photo, Yeon laughs a little, saying it really looks like an important day. Hyein agrees again. Even so, he comments that it was actually just an ordinary day in which he only had an interview. She looks at him, smiles, and suggests going on a date, saying that way the day would truly become special. He thinks about it for a moment and says he's a bit tired, but his girlfriend says then he should rest. But he changes his mind and suggests going on the date right now. He asks where they'll go, and she replies that she knows a nearby bar. Both get excited and decide to go together right away.
ありがとう。ありがとうみんな。ありがとう。ありがとう。ありがとう。ありがとう。ありがとう。ありがとう。ありがとうね。